So much pain.
Actually, they're just scratches.
But not you. Hey,
Bye.
I must have landed harder than I thought. I'm a little discombobulated.
Listen.
I need to get to my friends before they get eaten by that monster.
It's not a monster. It's hurt. That's what pain does to you. It changes you into something that you're not.
You, your
Well,
sister,
these scratches aren't making me pretty good.
Zuko, and...
Do you always make jokes when you don't want to talk about something?
What? That's not what I do.
You should go. I hope you can recombobulate. Aang?
It's you. That's your trust. No, but at least that's what you think.
Katara!
Come on.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Katara, are you okay? It's just been so long.
Oh, Katara, you know it's not for real.
I can't bend. You will. I know it. Someday, you are going to show the world just how powerful you are. You will protect all of us.
Okay, it was not a dream, it was a memory. You were back into your memory.
Katara, we have to get inside now. No, I'm not going in there.
Because you know she's gonna die in there.
Send the baby home for her. She'll die.
You tried. You were too young.
Wait! It's me. I'm the waterbender.
Oh, I didn't expect to see it for real! For real! To see it, to show it.
Well, that doesn't seem right. Dad?
Spirits of water, bear witness to this mark. For the strength and leadership displayed during his ice-dodging trials, I grant this mark of the wise. To Sokka, to my son. Oh!
This is the day of my ice dodging trials.
This is the day you passed your ice-dodging trials.
You did make it exciting, though.
Bato!
You were kind of getting a little...
Bato!
Weren't you? We all came through in one piece. That's all that matters, right, Dakota?
I hoped, but he really had to prove himself that you do better.
It's doing amazing.
The truth is, not everyone is meant to have people's lives in their hands.
You're protecting your sister and Avatar himself. Sokka, don't listen. And in my pillow.
It's my old friend, the Avatar.
Hello!
I know you.
I should say so.
In the best life.
Oh, it was something about stealing the face of someone you love.
You know all about stealing, don't you?
Perhaps you've come to return what you stole from me.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I want is to find my friends.
Aang?
Gyatso?
Aang! You finally made it!
You chose not to move on to the next stage of enlightenment? Why?
Because I knew you would need me.
I'm supposed to be the Avatar and everyone is counting on me. Except I don't know what I'm doing.
Aang, I can't tell you how to be the Avatar.
Of course you can.
Your
After Kyoshi
gyatso.
told me
Your
that
master
I need to
gyatso.
get to- I don't know anything.
You know a lot more than you think.
I doubt that. I mean, how am I supposed to save the world if I can't even save my friends? They're somewhere in the fog.
That is the fog of lost souls. And it is the hunting ground for Ko, the face stealer. He preys on those paralyzed by despair and doubt.
He said that he knew me. That I've taken something from him.
It's true. Previous avatars have tangled with Ko. It said Roku once even got the best of the spirit, but nobody knows exactly what happened.
Roku?
I need to talk to Roku. I contacted Avatar Kyoshi at her shrine. I can do the same with Roku.
Except Roku's temple was in the Fire Nation.
I'll be back.
And you couldn't have done anything if you'd stayed with us. You couldn't have stopped the Fire Nation. You couldn't have prevented the war. You would have just died along with everyone else.
You're
It's
not
not
responsible.
Your fault.
Yes. Tell him. Scream it.
Let go.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
Of course. You should hurry. Go will feed again before too long.
Once I save my friends, much more time.
One day. One day.
Time is a funny thing. The past, the future, it all gets mixed up. There's only one way to keep it straight. It's by remembering what really matters.
I'm tired of myself. Not one single episode without crying. Little tears like
You
big
can help me
ones.
out, Tim Roku. I know you're in pain. I saw your spirit. I'm gonna make this right. And I'm gonna save my friends. I promise.
But not all by yourself. You're not
Sorry.
going.
Keep them safe for me. Okay?
To go on one adventure all by himself
It feels
to
like
save
you'll
his
always
friends.
be alone.
For his evolution as a character, like I can do something on my own, it's important.
We tell ourselves we are the problem,
Like Azula.
especially when things we can't control come our way. That's why we must let go of our pain and regret and remember what it is we're really fighting for. The ones we love. Let that be the light that guides you through the most treacherous of times. And the darkest of nights.
I'm a little, like after the episode 3. Okay, I see what you want to do, writers. You want to mix a lot of stories together because you don't have the time to make the same than the original show. Again, just 8 episodes of less than 1 hour, so you don't have the time to make 1 episode for each one of these narrative arcs. You need to mix them all together. I can see it. Okay. You want to stay loyal to the original show, you want to please the fans, so you're keeping all of them. Okay. You want to add things on that, so that's why you're giving again time for Azula with Ozai, for Azula with the girls, while she's training, for Zhao who is preparing himself. Okay, I see what you're doing, I understand why you're doing it, the reasons behind. I can appreciate the reasons and all. What do I think about all of these stories being mixed? That's a different story. A little the same than after the episode 3, I'm like, okay, why not? As long as you're concluding them right, you're exploring the subjects that you're supposed to explore with all of these different narrative arcs, and right there it's more like, I hope that you're gonna make all of the reveals, you're gonna give all of the informations that you're supposed to give after doing that. And some other liberties that you took, like time for Azula, why not? Like, right now into this episode, I feel like it's less important and necessary than during the episode 3. Like, I have the impression that right there it was just a repetition of what we learned before about Azula, who is really in competition with Zuko, who wants to prove that she's the best. Like, that's already an information, something that you gave during the episode 3, so repeating it right there, it's just a repetition, so I'm not sure about taking time for doing it. I'm more interested by the vision of Katara, the fact that we had a little of it during the previous episodes, and right there we have all of it. The fact that she was with her mother when the Firebenders attacked and they were searching for a waterbender person, and the mother said that it was her to protect her kid, and Katara saw her mother dying in front of her eyes. The fact that we are seeing it ourselves, the viewers, it's truly surprising, a shock in fact. At the same time, I said it with the opening scene of the episode 1, the writers really said to the viewers, this is a real show, so we're not gonna joke with the fights, the war. People are fighting, people are dying. We're not like into the animated show, maybe not showing really people dying. Like right there, we're not gonna joke with it. But clearly seeing Katara's mom burning like that, it was awful. But I understand why you want us to see it, because it's such an important thing for Katara to explain her character, why she's like that right now. And also the fact that she couldn't use her waterbending before, the fact that she feels also that it's her responsibility to use it because her mom sacrificed herself for her. Like a little, Aang is feeling responsible for the fact that all of his community was killed and he has to become an amazing avatar to honor them. So it explains stuff, and same for Sokka and his vision with his dad, with the fact that his dad had some doubts, about his son's capacities. It can explain why Sokka wanted to be so much, the best chief of security of this village. It was such an important role, for him, an important thing. He was not joking with that, and that's why he wants also to continue to protect people. His sister, Aang, that's so important for him, but at the same time, he's not so confident about him and his aptitudes. So I'm okay to have these two visions because they are giving stuff, deeper stuff to these characters, to why they are like that. and all. Gyatso himself, to have Aang with him, the reunion, it feels good, for sure it feels good. The end of the reunion, for sure it hurts because we know that it's not that easy to find someone into the spirit world. We can have some good surprises, like for example the one that we add into the Legend of Korra. It's clearly not that easy. I don't know, I really feel that, okay, this episode, you did the same than during the episode 3, you mixed a lot of stories and you created new stuff. I understand why, I understand how, I can appreciate why, I can appreciate how. For mixing stuff together, it's gonna depend on what you're gonna do with it, how you're gonna do it, so we'll see for the next episode. For the things that you created on your own, did you need to create all of that? Maybe not. Why not? I'm wondering, you know, like if we could have won some time on screen for other stuff, in fact, if you wouldn't have created that. I have more mixed feelings about this episode. It's important, you know, to visit the spirit world. It's important for Aang to have that first approach, you know, with the spirit world. It's gonna be important for the next episode, you know, for Roku and all. But I have the impression that they're also gonna change stuff with that. Like normally, we're just gonna visit Roku's statue, you know. Like I have the impression that maybe right there they're gonna mix other stories, like maybe the mask story. Do you understand what I mean? I'm okay to mix stories again. If you're concluding things great and if it's for the same purpose than into the original show. But if you're doing that again and again and again, you know, to mix stories together, maybe at some point I'm gonna be a little tired about it. You know? One time, right now a second time. At some point, okay, I have an open mind, I have an open heart, but see what I mean? Like, maybe at some point it's gonna be too much. I can consider the show for what it is, you know, for the product itself. I can have an open mind about the adaptations that they are making. I can have an open heart about the changes and, okay, why not? It can still function and at least it's bringing some other emotional moments, some other good stuff. But if it's for eliminating or reducing or not having, you know, some other things that I judge important, that I want, and if it's not logical with what we're supposed to have, what we need to have, I'm gonna be less okay with it. For now it's okay, but I'm that close, you know, to fall on the not okay side. See, end of the episode 3 I was like, okay, why not? Let's see. Like, okay, I'm a little disturbed, but let's see. My mood right now is not really the same. It's more like, okay, we'll see, but calm down. You know, calm down with mixing stuff like that. You can do it well, but by doing it that much, it's only gonna be well. It's not gonna be great. See the difference? I don't know, tell me what you're thinking of it, you know, about mixing stories like that. Tell me what, how you feel, you know, about it, really. I have the impression that it can be something, you know, which is really gonna divide the fans also. The fans from the original show. And that's why maybe I'm also bothered by it, because I know that it can divide the fans, it can really be something that the hardcore fans, they're gonna hate, and I have the impression that they're just giving stuff for people to hate or to not approve. Do you understand what I mean? When in fact, I really think that their intention at the beginning is to please everyone, to give everything that the fans want. So that's why I'm a little... So tell me, what do you think of it? Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. I have still 3 episodes to watch. I don't think that I'm gonna have the time today, I mean, to finish this season 1. We'll see, no matter what. It's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.